Hi everyone, we are Hanna and Julia from Abloy, and we're here to tell you how mobile access creates new business opportunities and enables easy access everywhere.
For those of you, if Abloy is not that familiar with you, we are a company older than 110 years. We're mostly known for the Finnish homes by locks and keys. However, globally, we are quite big in securing the critical infrastructure. We also provide access control and smart locks. However, that's all that we're going to talk about Abloy today. Let's talk about everyday life of a millennial today here in Helsinki. And Julia, I think you are a very good example of such. Do you mind telling everybody, how did you get to work yesterday?
Well, I was hoping for a bit more exciting question, but I came by bus.
Well, so when you left your home, you bagged your bags, you took your home keys, you took your wallet, you took the office keys, you took the bus card and everything? No?
Hanna, my dear colleague, and for everyone here as well, it is 2019 and I had my phone with me. That is my bus ticket, my home key, my office key, and my wallet, amongst many other things.
Okay, so you could actually argue that we are already living in a smart city?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we actually, at us Abloy Group, have made quite extensive research on the subject of how people are taking on these new services and solutions. And Julia, maybe you could tell people what are the key takeaways from the research.
Yeah, I'd love to. And what we found out from our research is that first times are always exciting. And why is that? Well, no matter how much you prepare beforehand, there is something new and uncertain ahead of us. So you have certain expectations for yourselves and for others that you can't really be sure about. So let me tell you a story or two about first times. We did an experiment abroad where we let strangers into people's homes by using smart locks. Those people, they knew what they were getting into, so don't be worried. But let's say it was a cleaning service that would come to people's homes while they were at work. On a Tuesday morning at 10 a.m., they would come. Any guesses what happened?
Something always goes wrong, so...
Well, not quite wrong, but the uncertainty was just too much for many. And what happened was that half the participants were actually home during that first in-home service. So about the convenience of not being home, they wanted to be home to see how it happened.
Okay.
The second time, it was already fine. Well, we didn't stop there. We did another experiment where we gave the opportunity for video footage of such in-home service. Again, can you guess what happened?
No idea. Tell us.
First time, in-home service, 100%, everyone viewed the footage. Second time, 50% viewed the footage. Half, they dropped out, they didn't care. Third time, around 13% viewed the footage, which then remained the same throughout the experiment.
Wow.
So third time really did the charm for us here. Well, this is being abroad, so we did something here in Finland as well. And what we found out that people who used modern technology at work were also more prone to purchase smart solutions at home as well. So those who had used mobile key at work environment, they were also the ones to prefer it at home and other environments as well, and less concerned about the security risks.
So it's not only the young people who are interested in these new solutions and services?
Not at all. It was the previous experience that mattered.
Yeah.
And us, we don't know if something is inconvenient if there is no better way of performing available.
That's true.
So,
should we talk about the business models?
Let's talk about the business.
Okay, so in the big cities, we are already living in an environment where everything is available for us 24/7. The customer expectations are changing rapidly, and the businesses have to adapt faster than previously. And the services also need to become more local. That actually means literally the services need to be delivered into the people's homes. Also, people don't want to own things as much as previously, so there's place for the sharing economy.
Very true. Actually, I don't own a bike anymore. I use the city bikes in Helsinki. We have Volt for ordering food, which is great, but the reality is that I still have to be there home to let the person in, or worse, have someone else there on my behalf to let the maintenance come in.
And they were not fulfilling the customer expectations, at least for millennial?
Not quite. For me, using money on services is every day. But at the same time, I want to have everything right now. I expect availability when I want it, where I want it, and how I want it. And preferably also customized just for me, because I don't know what I'm going to watch on Netflix tonight, but I'm sure they'll recommend me something good.
Okay, and to fulfill these expectations, we really need to work together.
True. Best solutions are created together. And for us, we know that we secure people's homes, offices, and public spaces.
Yeah, and we nowadays provide digital accesses. However, when we open the doors, we need to rely on our partners to deliver the services for the end customers.
True. I get the business part now, but on a bigger picture, what does this mean for cities?
Well, the citizens, they are consuming services, they are utilizing the sharing economy business models, and the way of life really is changing quite rapidly. However, it's not only on the personal side, but also on the work life. Things are changing, and quite many companies actually expect that their employees are not all the week at the office, but spend it either in home or cafes or shared spaces.
True. For instance, here I spoke with the city of Järvenpää that they are building new spaces where they don't build desks for all of their employees. So as people work remotely, services are available 24/7, it has to mean that those have to become also more localized.
Yes, and the technology helps us there. With the help of social media and internet services, it's easier for us to understand what kind of services, hobbies, who's the local maintenance guy, or what kind of spaces are near to us. So that actually means that there's not as much need to travel around the city, but you're able to find everything near the places where you live, your daily life, and therefore the cities also can become more efficient. There's not as much, for example, need to invest into the infrastructure.
It's true. And it really starts from the home already. Now that I think about it, my washing machine has Wi-Fi. So most devices we purchase are already smart. And then it's up to me whether I use the smart or not. Most buildings being built today are already smart buildings. There are smart city blocks, such as Kangas area in Jyväskylä, that are being built to create these stronger communities within the smart cities.
That's true. However, we need the technology to help us there.
Great question. Actually, would you go more in depth to that? What is it that happens under the hood that creates me that seamless user experience that I want so bad?
Sure. Basically, it's just collaboration, nothing fancier. But it's not collaboration just between the service providers or technology providers, but it's actually collaboration between the services and softwares and systems themselves. I am literally talking about API economy, where companies are opening their software systems, interfaces into their software systems actually, with which other companies can connect their systems or even build new systems and solutions and services upon the existing ones.
So a concrete example would be us letting our partners to use our cloud services where they're able to enable and request accesses. So going back to that cleaning service, we need to have a specific location at a specific time to let a specific person in, correct?
Yes, you're exactly right. So the easy and seamless access has a big role in the smart cities. And when we have all these components together, we have the new business models, we have the technology, where the systems are talking seamlessly with each other through the APIs. We have the smart city initiatives. They all boost each other and help us in creating easier, more convenient, and most of all, more efficient lives in the smart cities.
Exactly. So to put it together, it is all about the ecosystem, everyone knowing their spot there, but then working together to make those things happen.
Yes.
Well, if you're interested in working with us, come and have a chat with us at the Abloy booth or ping us on LinkedIn. Let's socialize and network here today. But for our key takeaways today, I want to say, think more like a millennial.
Let's work together.
And we'll make great things happen. Thank you very much from us.
Thank you.